Hello, 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 and welcome to WorkHARDaholics. And as you can see and hear, I am not the original WorkHARDaholic Shirley Crawford. I am Joann Mayo, and I will be your host for today. So I'm excited to be able to stand in today on behalf of Shirley. And so first, a couple of things that we're going to talk about today. And one, I'm super excited, equally excited, along with Shirley, as we launch the WBCRVA Toolkit.
Welcome to the WorkHARDaholic Show with your host, the original WorkHARDaholic, Shirley Crawford, author, speaker, and small business consultant for over 20 years, helping you to work hard, play harder, and business better.
And the toolkit is, when you think about toolkit, what do you think about? For number one, what comes to mind is a resource. So a toolkit has resources in it. And so this resource is for a specific purpose. And so it's used as something to be able to help, to build, to increase, to promote. And so essentially, that is what the toolkit is all about. And so we're excited to come together and to work with entrepreneurs and even existing businesses to equip you with necessary tools, resources, and targeted education that will help you in moving your business forward. So with that being said, it's still time for you to sign up, to reach out. It's only $25. Only $25. And what comes with that? Well, I'm glad you asked. What comes with that is that we have a monthly seminar as well as a monthly group coaching. So on the second Thursday of the month, we have a seminar, and I'll talk a little bit more about what that seminar is going to be so that you can join us. Second, we have a group coaching, and that is on the fourth Thursday of each month. And so we're excited about coming together and helping entrepreneurs. And so with that being said, I'll go in now, and I do want to talk about a little bit about what the first seminar is going to be about. Because when we talk about your business model, of course, when we're in business, we have this is our business model. So our business model is we've identified a pain point. Then we come up with a solution to the pain point. And then we market to our target audience. And so with that being said, today we will talk a little bit about that, which is the business model canvas, and the acronym is BMC. With that being said, let's get started. So with that being said, the first thing we want to think about is when we talk about a business model canvas, there are 9 building blocks. So within these 9 building blocks, this is a prelude pretty much to your business plan. Because when you think about a business plan, it can seem convoluted, it can seem overwhelming, even challenging to a degree. But however, if you have something that's just a one-pager that you can work with, it's like a brainstorming tool. So it's a comprehensive framework for brainstorming your business model. So as we start from the beginning, let's start with our value proposition. So your value proposition, of course, is what separates you, differentiates you from anything that anyone else does or does closely to what you do. So this could be your level of expertise. This could be your level of experiential knowledge. This could be some type of customized niche that you have. So again, you want to set yourself apart from anyone that does what you do, but you do want to be able to convey that and talk about that, because that's how will anyone know unless we tell them. So that is our value proposition. So that's number one. Number two are our customer segments. So customer segments, again, as I alluded to, when we identify a pain problem, we create a solution. Well, now it's time to determine who our target market is. And so who are those people that you will be helping? What are the demographics? What are the economic status? So we really want to be specific, because everyone is not your customer or your client. And so we really want to be intentional in the direction of our efforts. So that is our customer segment. So you do want to identify who are the people that you will be helping. So that's our customer segments. Now, our customer relationships. So once we identify who our customers are, now we want to be able to, how do we interact with them? How do we retain those customer relationships? So this is a key aspect as well, because once we obtain a customer, now we want to be able to nurture that relationship and retain those customers. So that is our customer relationships. Now we will go into number 4, which are channels. So channels are ways that we interact with our customers or our clients. And nowadays, because of technology, a lot of that is through social media. Of course, our website, so different social media avenues, but this is a way in how we are going to interact with our customers and our clients. And next are our key partners. So key partners play a big role because key partners are those people that we collaborate with to help us operate our business effectively. So those could be suppliers. Those could be it could be an accountant. Whatever products or services that you utilize, if there is someone that is going to be helping you with that, supplying something, doing some type of activity, then that would be your key partner. Along with a key partner, we then have key activities. Because if you have a key partner, then key activities are the activities that the partners provide. So for example, Walmart, for an example, I'm just throwing that out. Walmart could be a supplier. You may buy paper from Walmart or maybe food from Walmart. Then that would be an activity that Walmart does for your business. So this helps your business to be able to operate more effectively and more efficiently. So those are our key partners, then the key activities, and then also those key resources. Who are and what are the key resources that we need? Well, normally if we're in business, we need human resources, of course, and then we need financial resources, and then the event we may even need intellectual property relationships. So that's when we're talking about building our business model, being able to convey it so people know what it is that we do, how we do it, and why we do it. These are the key aspects. And then our cost structure. Cost structure is very important because this is what does it take to not only build your business or start your business, but what does it take to maintain your business? So these are the expenses that are going out. So you really want to be able to capture all of your expenses, again, so that you can track those so that you know what it costs to run your business. And with cost structure, that is things that are going out. Those are expenses that are going out. Well, the last one, number 9, is revenue streams. If we have money going out, what additional avenues are we utilizing to be able to bring money in? So this is our revenue streams. So for example, if you're a coach, you may offer one-on-one sessions, but you also may offer seminars. You may offer workshops. So these are ways that you, on top of your normal service that you provide or your product that you provide, but other ways of being able to bring in money also.
Wouldn't it be convenient and safe to communicate with your dentist, pediatrician, medical doctor, or mental health professional anywhere you are without actually traveling to our medical centers?
Well, you can with a televisit at your local Capital Area Health Network. Call us at 780-0840 or
go to cahealthnet.org.
Find out how a televisit may be your best option. We are the Capital Area Health Network, the heart of the community.
Listen, attorney Alex Taylor is a soldier in a suit, defending anyone with criminal charges, DUIs, and more. Call Alex Taylor, your soldier in a suit, at 804-500-5000.
I'm Alex Taylor. Don't face your criminal charges alone. Put a former prosecutor with 30 years of experience on your side. Let me show you how a soldier fights for your freedom.
Call 804-500-5000 or go to alextaylorlaw.com.
Ladies, are you looking to move your office from your kitchen table to a space of your own? Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Are you looking for co-working and community? Well, then come join us at the Women's Business Center, RVA, located at 1510 Willow Lawn Drive, Suite 100, directly across the street from the Kroger at Willow Lawn. Visit us on the web at wbcrva.com or on social media at WBCRVA. And coming up next, we have financial news you can use from Lawrence Roberts.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lawrence Roberts with Financial News You Can Use. Again, these are important things and tidbits that you can use. Well, there's been some news out there, some talk out there about life insurance. whole life, term. And people have even said whole life is a waste of money, a waste of time. Well, let's go ahead and tackle the elephant in the room, address the elephant in the room here, okay? All right. The best type of life insurance, hands down, for you to get is the one that's going to pay out when you need it. Now, unless you know exactly when you're going to die, or the Lord's going to call you, or however you're going to leave, or whatever you want to call leave this earth, you might want to get something that's going to be there when you need it. But then again, it's not on you. Hey, you already passed. It's on whoever's going to bury you. You can donate your body parts to science. Well, science might not want your body parts. So, in situations like this, because we really don't know what's going to happen, how long you're going to be here, because we're all here for a purpose. We're all here for a time, and then our time has got up. That's it. That's the reality of it. So, with all that being said, it really is no bad life insurance. It's bad companies, if you want to put it that way, a company that don't pay out. Now, if you ever get a life insurance policy that doesn't pay out, that's a problem. But you know what? You're not here to fuss at that company. Whoever you leave as beneficiaries, they're left with that headache. Term life insurance, just as the name says, is here for a period of time, a term, be it 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, or even 30 years. But understand this, only 1% of term policies actually pay out. Chances are, because you got the term because you're young, it's inexpensive, it fits in the budget, no extra costs. Let's be real. How the commercials go, you can spend $25 a month without even batting an eye. No problem. So, but whole life, it takes a little more thinking. You might take a little more budgeting and things like that. That's fine. But you also have to look at this here. What's in your budget? What can you afford? What's going to be here for the long haul? Well, if you plan on being here longer, up in your 80s, your 70s, maybe even the 90s, you might want to get something that's going to pay out. Oh, that thing of buy term and invest the difference. That sounds great. However, many people do not do that. And as you get older, that difference gets greater because the cost of life insurance costs more as you get older. So like I said, let's address that elephant in the room. Getting life insurance, you want to get it from a company that's reputable, a company that's been there and has a reputation and an ability to pay out when that time comes. I don't care if you get $1 million policy or a $100,000 policy. You want it to pay out to your family members. All right? Now, when you look at the different things, getting a term policy is fine, but you also want something that can be converted to a permanent policy. Because as we get older, I don't know about you, but I don't feel like running as fast as I used to when I was younger. I don't jump as high as I used to. My dunks on the basketball court are more in my dreams. So, with all that being said, oh, by the way, I do not weigh as much as I did in high school either. All that factors in the price of life insurance. So like I said, you want something that's convertible, something you can get, and you don't have to worry about going through that medical thing again, okay? Now, that is important because you want options, you want control. All these things are important. Come see me. I will help you choose the right policy because it's not about the policy, it's about the amount that's going to take care of your family so you're not worried about, hey, will my family have to move to a smaller apartment and all these other things? My kids won't be able to go to school when I plan for them to go to school, those different things. Again, I'm Lawrence Roberts with New York Life, and I look forward to talking to you, assisting you, and helping you find the right policy for you. You can reach me at 804-746-3714. Again, I'm Lawrence Roberts. Thank you.
Well, welcome back. And I want to thank our sponsors who make this show possible. So thank you to all of those that are connected and join and making this show possible. So I do want to, and as we stopped, we were talking about the women's the WBC RVA toolkit. So I do want to mention really briefly again, just talking about what that entails, in case if you're just joining, what that entails. So that is the toolkit is launched last Thursday. And so it will occur every Thursday. Every second Thursday of the month, there will be a seminar, a targeted education seminar. And on the fourth Thursday, there will be a group coaching. And so at the seminar, we will have a topic, again, a specific topic that we'll talk about. And on the group coaching, what we'll do is take a deeper dive. And so that will be in a setting where we'll be able to talk and to share and to be able to learn some best demonstrated practices from our peers or from other entrepreneurs or from existing businesses. So again, we're excited. Shirley and I are equally excited about that as well. Again, the toolkit is a resource. So again, we're providing resources. Again, these are seasoned business coaches that will be coaching and advising on the different topics. So we're excited about that. And so I do want to talk just a little bit more about what it entails. Again, $25 only. $25. Again, it's a wealth of knowledge. And also something that I forgot to mention that I do want to mention, that along with this, you do get the opportunity to co-work and to come in, to be able to find a place if you need some time alone, maybe to get away from the office, or even have somewhere where you can come and just think and work for your work day. That is all inclusive. And again, it's only $25. So again, we want to open it up to as many people as possible so that you can utilize, again, these resources and targeted education. And before we left, we were talking about the business model canvas and why it is important. And so this is a comprehensive, structured 9 building block tool. It's a brainstorming tool, again, so that you know your business. And so in essence, when you're communicating, you're able to effectively communicate the why, the what, and the how, because this is what people will be listening for. And you can even utilize this for your business pitch to be able to effectively communicate that. So the business model canvas, again, BMC, that's the acronym. You know, we love acronyms. Shirley loves acronyms. So the BMC is the business model canvas. And again, consists of 9 building blocks. You have your value proposition, as we spoke a little bit about before. The value proposition, what differentiates you from anyone else that does what you do? Your customer segments. We want to be targeted. We want to align our intentions with who we are going to be marketing to. Our channels. These are how we're going to interact. Again, technology is a great tool and resource now to be able to utilize for that. Our customer relationships, once you have obtained a customer, you do want to be able to nurture that customer. So what ways will you develop those relationships with your customers? And key activities, as well as key partners, as well as key activities and key resources. Again, these are the avenues, these are the people, these are the processes that you utilize to be able to operate effectively. Cost structure, again, is very important because finances, we want to be able to manage our finances. So with that being said, understanding what it takes to run your business, as well as revenue streams. And so a couple of those areas stand out that we do hear a lot in regards to certain areas. And so this is not just for entrepreneurs. This is not just for people that are just starting a business, but these are for existing businesses as well, because this is a way that you can scale your business to the next level. So again, it's not just for entrepreneurs, but as well for those that are already in business. And so again, we are equally excited to have you to come and to join Shirley and myself here at the Women's Business Center RVA. We are located at 1510 Willow Lawn Drive, directly across from the Kroger Shopping Center. And so we look forward to seeing you here. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or visit our website, wbcrva.com. And so we'll go to a commercial break.
Life can be a struggle. Find hope, healing, and answers at the Abundant Life Church of Christ, a place to encounter God through uplifting worship, singing, prayer, the preach word, and fellowship. One step can change your life. one step could shift your destiny. There has never been a better time to take that step than now. Come be our guest every Sunday at 10 a.m. at the Abundant Life Church of Christ, a place where you belong.
Wouldn't it be convenient and safe to communicate with your dentist, pediatrician, medical doctor, or mental health professional anywhere you are without actually traveling to our medical centers?
Well, you can with a televisit at your local capital area health network. Call us at 780-0840 or
Go to cahealthnet.org.
find out how a televisit may be your best option. We are the Capital Area Health Network, the heart of the community.
Listen, attorney Alex Taylor is a soldier in a suit, defending anyone with criminal charges, DUIs, and more. Call Alex Taylor, your soldier in a suit, at 804-500-5000.
I'm Alex Taylor. Don't face your criminal charges alone. Put a former prosecutor with 30 years of experience on your side. Let me show you how a soldier fights for your freedom.
Call 804-500-5000 or go to alextaylorlaw.com.
Thanks for tuning in to the WorkHARDaholic Show with your favorite workaholic, Shirley Crawford. Be sure to tune in next time, Sunday mornings on The Box 99.5 at 8:30 a.m. and Monday mornings at 6:30 a.m. on ESPN Richmond Radio. That's 106.1. And of course, tune in Thursday mornings at 5 a.m. on CW. Continue to join us here where we work hard, play harder, and business better.
Welcome back. Welcome. I am again your host for today, Joann Mayo. I'm a growth strategy success coach and one of the consultants here at the Women's Business Center. And so I'm excited to be your host for today, filling in for Shirley. And so as we talked about from our last segment, we talked about, again, the business model canvas. We talked about the benefits of it. We talked about the acronym and what it means. But now I want to talk a little bit about how we can utilize the business model canvas and integrate it into our business plan. So with that being said, when the business model canvas, again, as I stated, a business plan, when we hear of a business plan, can really seem overwhelming. I hear that from a lot of clients. It can be overwhelming. Where do I start? And so the business model canvas is where you can start. Because again, it serves as a prelude. So once you brainstorm on this tool, and again, it's not something that you want to rush through. You really want to take your time and put effort into it, be intentional. Because again, this is a strategic tool. This is a comprehensive framework that you can just take and plop into your business plan. So for example, when we talk about your value proposition, when we talk about all of those 9 building blocks, the first section of a business plan, of course, is the executive summary. And within that executive summary, a little bit of all of these 9 components will be in your executive summary. So an executive summary is just like if you are having to write a paper. So it's almost like the thesis. So the executive summary is like the thesis. Well, when it comes to writing a paper and a thesis as well, then we have to defend it. We have to talk about the why. We have to talk about the what. We have to talk about the how. What is the vision? What is the mission? And so as opposed to just starting from scratch, the business model canvas helps us to be able to take a little bit of those components, put those in our executive summary. But now once we put a little bit of that into our executive summary, now what do we want to do? We're now telling a story. So now we want to break it down into sections. So once we do our executive summary, it goes into our company description. So some of the information that you already have in your business model canvas, you can build your company description. Also, when it comes to your being able to identify your market, because in your business plan, you do want to be specific. You do want to be intentional. So you want to break out your different markets. And with that being said, you can utilize the information that you've already gathered, start from there to build your business plan. Of course, it's going to take research. It requires research, again, because we want to be intentional. But it also helps as well once you start with understanding your market, developing a SWOT, developing an analysis. So with the SWOT, the S stands for strength, the W stands for weaknesses, The O stands for opportunities and the T for threats. So in digging a little bit into who your customer segments are going to be, then you can determine, well, what are the strengths of your company? What stands out? What differentiates? Because we do want to know. So your strengths and your weaknesses are internal factors. Your opportunities and your threats are external factors. So we do want to be able to understand what our strengths are, but we do also want to know what our strengths are. So what are our challenges and our areas that we can utilize perhaps key partners to perform key activities so that we can as well magnify our strengths. But it is important to know those areas and what our weaknesses are. Then, of course, understanding what opportunities that are out there for you, being able to determine that. Also, what are any threats? Again, threats and opportunities are external. What are any threats? You do want to identify what those threats are, what they could possibly be. And with that being said, then you can take that information, break it out into your business plan, along with the cost structure. There's going to need to be something within your business plan where you identifying the expenses, because anyone being a prior banker and reviewing business plans, I do understand and have seen many times that this information is not enough information, that if you happen to be seeking any type of financial money, then this is something that will need to be explained. This is something that will need to be seen. And with that being said as well, when you're talking about the expenses, demonstrating the expenses, we do want to put in a business plan as well. How are we going to be making money? Because it's not a hobby, but we are in business. And so being in business does mean that we do have some monies coming in. But so we do want to be able to outline it and to be able to demonstrate that and to be able to show that. And so with these components, again, you don't have to start from scratch. You don't have to pull your hair out if you do have hair. But it is a way to have a foundation and just to build from that foundation. And so, again, these are some of the topics that we will be talking about here. We will be talking about finances. We will be at the toolkit. We will be talking about marketing. We will be talking about all aspects, starting out the right way. Again, just ensuring that you have that strong foundation before you leap. And if you've already leaped, then you can scale. And so again, Shirley and myself, we are excited to have you come and join. Again, if you have any questions, again, it's only $25. Did I say $25? It's only $25. There's a wealth of knowledge that you will be receiving from 2 seasoned business coaches. So if you have any questions, feel free, reach out to wbcrva.com. We'd love to have you, love to see you here. And so on behalf of Shirley Crawford and the Women WBC RVA, I would like to thank you for joining me today. And on that note, thank you.
Like, share, subscribe, repeat. Like, share, subscribe, repeat. 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 Thanks for tuning in to WorkHARDaholics. Support our show by following on YouTube and all major social media platforms at WorkHARDaholic. Until next week, happy entrepreneuring.